And Terry, that's totally your call. Do what you need to do. We can figure out what you're doing.
Houston Station, Space to Ground 2 for the cupola tall bar interference.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Here's the big moment.
To get you all some more data, I took a tall bar out of its Velcro sleeve in the centerline disc cover, put it in place, and found more precisely the interference, and took some pictures, and they're being downloaded on STS-130. Bottom line is, it's not the handrail that I had envisioned yesterday. It's a bolt head. In a C pattern, there's a series of 5 bolts on the face of each side of the bottom of that structure, and it's one bolt head, the inboard bolt head on each side of each of the structure assemblies. So you should be able to see that in the pictures, and so it looks like simply removing one of those 5 bolts in each of the 8 locations around the perimeter would clear the interference.
Copy that, Jeff, and hopefully that will turn out to be good news, and we'll pass the pictures on from STS-130 as soon as we bring them down. We do have a little bit of a status, not a whole bunch of information on the center disk troubleshooting, and we can pass it on to you. We have scheduled some activities for Terry and Kay if they want to hear as well, or you can pass it on to them.
Why don't you give them to me now, because this new data may impact what you have to say. If there's time.
Oh, yeah, there's time. No problem. As you can imagine, the troubleshooting's going on, and the forward plan is in work, and your new data is going to help a tremendous amount. We do feel that there's not going to be enough time with all the troubleshooting to get to the cupola depress today, so we've actually rescheduled all of that time for Terry and Kate for whatever the troubleshooting steps the team comes up with today. And we also are going to defer the cupola grapple off of today as well.
Okay.
Houston airlock on 2 if you'd like to. We've got the Node 1 camera, and you're welcome to come on board.
Great. We will come join you.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can also come on board the lab camera.
Copy, Jeff. Thank you.
For the last couple of minutes, we've been watching a replay of video shot by the crew members on board Endeavour and the International Space Station yesterday. That is to say, during Flight Day 6.
Space to Ground 2 for 2-minute warning on closing the Node 1 hatch.
Copy. 2-minute warning. Thanks, Houston.
Sorry we robbed you of our full 5, but we got you 2.
The current scene, Mission Specialist Kay Heyer and Pilot Terry Virts are at the hatch from Tranquility into the cupola, preparing to open that hatch. Earlier we saw the activity around the opening of the hatch into Tranquility from the Unity node. We're watching a replay of video shot on the prior flight day by the crew as they made their first entry into the Tranquility node. And currently we see Kay Heyer at the interface heading into the cupola module. While this replay of video began, we also heard live audio, Station Commander Jeff Williams relaying down to the flight control team some new data on possibly resolving the interference issue, which has prevented installation of the center disk cover on the port side docking interface, the port side docking hatch of Tranquility. And meanwhile, our two spacewalkers, Bob Benken and Nick Patrick, had finished the repressurization of the airlock and have been out into the station on oxygen masks for their hygiene break. They are heading back into the airlock at this time. Hatch there is still open.
An airlock on 2, looking for a go for step 21.3.
You have a go.
We have a go.